Hey guys, MC here, and welcome back to another video. This time I wanted to take a look at the Create mod. After seeing some other people mess around with it, I was super excited to get started in it and start recording videos that I could show you guys. Um, I just logged in, and instantly what I see is a woodland mansion right over there, as well as a forest fire. It's getting pretty bad at this point. That was quite the endeavor, but I've mostly taken care of it. But look at how much damage it's done. It's completely destroyed this area of the forest. I've also taken quite a bit of damage myself, as you can see, unfortunately. However, I was able to successfully contain it pretty much to this one area. It's just finishing off the last couple of logs now. What do you guys think? Should I just completely demolish this area and get rid of all the floating tree bits, or should I do something more interesting with it? I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. Either way, this has created a massive mess. Though fortunately, I got plenty of wood from it, so that's nice. I'm still wondering what I'm going to do with that. I think I might make it into my base, but we'll have to see. So I've started just gathering some basic necessities. I've gotten a little crop farm set up so I can start producing food instead of just going around killing all the local wildlife. I've also started on a mine. Hopefully I can get that finished. So I guess I better get to work on that. So as you can see, I got an enchanting table set up as well as creating a diamond pickaxe. So now that I've got these all set up, I've also got my cows and sugarcane running as well, so I can start getting higher level enchantments here in a bit. I also did a bit of mining off camera, and I got quite a decent bit of ores as well as some other blocks as well. Mainly andesite though, just because that's the main thing that you use in the create mod to create things. So now I want to create my first create mod item. Now, here's a really cool thing about the Create mod. If I ponder this, it'll actually give me this really interesting cinematic about how those sorts of things will work with other objects in the mod. So, like for the shafts, what it allows you to do is transfer rotational power, or as the mod likes to call it, stress units or stress capacity. I don't know. So as you can see, I've set up a little bit of machinery. First, I started by creating a power source, and what I used is a windmill. So the way it works is if you have to make this windmill bearing, and then you can attach things onto it. As long as it has 8 valid windmill blocks, I believe, it'll start spinning and create rotational power. So then what I've done is I've hooked up these large gears to small gears, and so on and so forth, until I get these really fast spinning gears. That way my machines will work quicker. Now, there are a couple different things. So, take for example, I have some of this zinc ore. If I throw it into the millstone, what it'll do is it'll start grinding up the zinc ore, and eventually it'll create these. If I give it time to work, it'll create crushed variants of those ores. So, after I let it grind it up just a little bit, so now I've got this crushed zinc ore. So now what I can do is if I wash it in front of one of those fans, what it'll do is eventually it'll convert it into nuggets. And I'll get slightly more than if I had just smelted it down. I also don't have to smelt it in the first place, so it saves me a lot of resources in the long run. And then I can convert these nuggets back into ingots, and now I have a zinc ingot as well as 3 more zinc nuggets from just one crushed ore. And of course, it works with multiple as well. just like so. Eventually, I'll probably automate this, and I'll just have it automatically um, crush it and wash it. That way I can just throw my ores in and it'll automatically do the process. But instead of just getting 4 zinc ingots, instead I got 5, as well as some zinc nuggets. So overall, it increases my profit from just mining, from just smelting it down to actually kind of taking a few extra steps, which is one of the reasons why I really enjoyed just tinkering with this mod. So now what I wanted to do is create some of the things that'll allow me to better visualize some of the create tooltips and stuff. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this crusher. Well, it's not a crusher, but basically what it'll do is it'll flatten out the uh, ore of my choice that I put in, and then it'll make these sheets, and it'll turn them into sheets instead of nuggets. Then what I can do is I can create these engineer's goggles, as well as this wrench. So now I can better work with some of these things. So this fan is using up 48 of the stress capacity or stress units of it's using up that much, and then this is using 192, and then the smasher is using up 384. Now my windmill is producing 1,536, so I still have plenty of stress units that I can use on different machines. Of course, I'll probably upgrade from using windmills, and I'll start using different things. Like maybe I'll use the furnace engines, which are, I think those are the best source of stress units in the Create mod as of now. So here's a skeleton spawner that I found while I was out mining for materials. And using a trick that I believe ZF found, we can actually pick up the spawner, I believe, of just doing this. Alright, I need to power it as well. Here we go. I grabbed the power source. Now, aha, yes. So now if I take my wrench, I right-click this, it should... I don't see it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. So now I have the spawner in my inventory. So now I can take it back wherever I want and put it down. Alright, that's cool. So here's the pit that I dug up for the skeleton spawner. This is where I'm going to be putting it in. Now, the idea for moving around the spawners and for building a pit to build them in was actually by ZF. I'm stealing his idea. But anyways, I was going to dig out this pit and put the spawner in it, and then I was going to move all the mobs around using conveyor belts. Like I said, the design was by ZF. So you may have noticed that this time-lapse is different from the ones that I normally make. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't get the replay mod to work with Forge. I tried everything, but it just wasn't working. So instead I had to settle on this. My most sincere apologies. Please enjoy. So we're heading over to Greenberg Music Space right now to go see how he's doing, and that is another mansion. How many mansions are there in this world? Very fast grinders. Like, wow. How does he have his portal in his mind? What kind of weirdo does that? Oh, there it is. I also need some nether. Oh my gosh. We're fine. Everything's fine. Alright, well, I saved Green from his inevitable doom and I put on all his armor. So, let's get out of this nightmare. Is that where we want to go? Maybe don't go that way. Yeah, there you go. You know what? I'm going. Oh, gosh. Well, I'm dead. May I rest in pieces. Hi. Haha, stupid skeleton. So we did quite a few things today. We built the Skelly grinder. I got started with the create mod and started setting up machines. I got an enchanting table. I constructed a mine. We've done quite a few different things in this episode. I'm hoping next episode we can start moving into the mansion and I can start redecorating. I can't wait to make some modifications and start changing things up. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of the Create mod, and I hope you'll stick around for more upcoming episodes. Be sure to check out some of my other videos. But, anyways, thank you all for your support. Bye!